Welcome into another edition of the Fordham Ram Roundup with women's soccer coach Jessica Clinton. Jess, guys are coming off a big 2-1 win over Dayton. Over the years, haven't had a whole lot of success against Dayton, but you guys come away with a very important 3 points in the win. Talk about your team's effort in that last contest.
I think there was a lot of passion and energy involved in it. I think it was the first time, at least for this group of seniors, that was playing at home against Dayton. We've traveled to Dayton 3 years in a row now. So it was nice to be home, and it was one of their goals, actually, to beat Dayton at home. And so a lot of energy and passion involved in that game, and they came out and they took it to them right away.
You go from one big game to another big game against George Washington, just ahead of your team in the standings by 2 points. So it's a huge 3 points on Thursday night. What is the team kind of said leading up to this next big game on the schedule?
Well, George Washington clearly had a big year last year. They went undefeated. We were unsuccessful against them last year at their place. We're coming into tomorrow's game, and the mindset is that every game from here on out is a championship game. So we know that we have to be successful on the field and put some goals away, especially when we're at home, and I think they're ready to do that.
You played George Washington last year, very tightly fought game, only 1-0. George Washington very solid defensively, giving up almost half a goal a game this year. What specifically do you think you need, just that one pushover to get that one goal across and put the pressure on them so that they chase the game instead of you guys chasing the game?
I think we just need to be smart. George Washington is very well coached and they're very well organized, and so we just tactically have to be on point with our movements and do it together.
Sunday, senior day for the 8 seniors of this group. What has these 8 seniors meant to this team going into their final home game?
A lot. They've been the lifeline. They've been the energy. They've kept this group going. They've been super positive, and their growth and development over the past 3.5 years has been tremendous. And so they, along with last year's group, they essentially have been the backbone, and they've all played together for so many years. So it's a big day on Sunday for them.
All right, well, best of luck this weekend in the last 2 home games, and best of luck tomorrow night against George Washington.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with our player interview with senior Nicol Natale. Here with senior Nicol Natale for our player interview. Nicol, guys come up with a big 2-1 win against Dayton. That was one of your preseason goals to beat Dayton here at home. What did it mean to come away with that 2-1 victory on Sunday?
It felt amazing. The past 3 years we've been at Dayton, and we finally got a chance to play them home, so it felt really good to come away with a win against them here.
You have the final 2 home games of your Fordham career this weekend, George Washington on Thursday and then Richmond on Sunday. How is this senior class looking toward those last 2 games here at home with, again, right in the thick of the A-10 playoff hunt and George Washington just ahead of you guys in the standings?
We're obviously looking to win both of them. It's another one of our goals to not lose on coffee, and we know that these 2 games here are very important to us. And then also, it's our last 2 games here on coffee, so we're definitely looking to win.
For this senior group, been together for 3.5 years, what are those moments that you guys are going to take away from having played together for so many games? Again, Blunk and Doyle and Bates and Fitzgerald have all played in the backside. Yourself and Sydney Wett on the outside. What are you guys going to take away from your 4 years here at Fordham?
There's a lot to take away. We're really going to miss coming out here and being with everyone, but we basically will still have those relationships moving forward in the spring. We'll come out and support the girls whenever we can, and it's been a good 4 years. Sad to leave it behind.
All right, well, best of luck this weekend in those 2 games against George Washington and Richmond.
Thank you.
That'll do it for this week's edition of the Fordham Ram Roundup with the women's soccer team. Special thanks to head coach Jessica Clinton and Nicol Natale for joining us. Fordham Rams have their final 2 home games here at Jack Coffey Field this week. On Thursday night, they take on the George Washington Colonials, and on Sunday afternoon, they take on the Richmond Spiders on Senior Day in the first half of a soccer doubleheader. Both those games will be streamed live on the Atlantic 10 Digital Network. If you can't make it out to the game, you can follow on Twitter at FordhamWSoccer. For the Fordham Ram Roundup, I'm Scott Kwiatkowski, and we'll see you next time.